Now then, YouTube, if you look there just underneath Arsenal 11th of July, this is a legendary difficulty that we're going with here against Montpellier. We're going with the reserve, so it will really give me a test. So at right back, Cedric and Chambers have already played there. Right, so let's go from the front. Nketiah. Alright, let's do this from the bottom up. I think I'm going to have to play a different formation here. Just for this game. 4-3-2. Nketiah, Balogun. Then we're going to put in Idaho. Who else we got as a youngster? Samuel Congo, can you play there? Again, you're a CDM preferably, aren't you? So Samuel Congo will put you there. Ikinola will put you there. Let's play Saka again. Fuck it. Class Nuno Tavares. I know they're not the youngest, but Holding and Mari didn't play. Nuno Tavares, left, right, right. Cedric. I'm hoping, if not, I'm going to put Lopez right back. So there. You played in preseason. You have. Mon Louis, put you on the bench. Saliba. So yeah, that means after this team, everyone has played preseason. In net are Konkwo, Lopez, Mari, Holding, Tavares, Ikanola, Sambila Congo, Saka, Adejo, Balogun, and Eddie Nketiah up front. One thing I'm really looking forward to seeing is how they play. Nketiah and Balogun, two young, quick, exciting prospects for Arsenal. Legendary difficulty. If I don't lose this game, when I say lose, I mean if I only lose 1-0, we'll try it. If I get absolutely battered here, I'm going to move it back down to a class. But if this feels reasonable, I'm going to keep this difficulty for the start of the season. Saka. Sambila Congo, definitely a player. Well, that's nowhere near where I was aiming, but okay.
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
Nice. Good pressing, unlucky. But they've created more already in this game than they have in the other two. Well, I think Legendary might be the way forward.
Moving it forward. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
Ah! Well done. Here's Lopez.
Well, who will be the player to decide
Eddie
the outcome,
Nketiah.
to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas.
Not the best strike from that Idaho, but he's only 17. He looks the best youngster I've got. I don't want to get rid of him. He's going to be someone I am looking into. Lopez. And we've got a throw. I'll tell you what, we've not struggled as much as I thought we would in this opening 15. The opposition's created more chances. I'll tell you what, Legendary looks a real possibility. See if later into the game we end up losing 4-0. Obviously, it's not going to happen. So if I lose 4-0 to our Man City in the second game on Legendary, all you can say is it's realistic. Arsenal lost 5-0 in real life. We've got a long way to go. We've got a big improvement needed in this squad. Just bear in mind, this is the reserve side as well. And they're playing okay. Saka. Balogun. No, it's Nketiah, sorry. And now it's Saka. Saka to Lopez. Playing out of position. Sambila Congo. Expected a bit more from him in that duel there.
Dangerous looking through ball.
Whoa! 1-0 Montpellier. And that goal was mad. Mollet. Florent Mollet. That was just unstoppable. We're 1-0 down. But I'll tell you what, we've created chances, and if it stays like this, obviously if they score every shot they have and I lose 4-0, I am going to move it back. But if it stays like this, I feel like I'm creating chances. I feel like I've been, with the reserve team out as well, I feel like this has been really decent from this side against the legendary computer. Oh my word. 2-0. Dear.
Simply magnificent. Well, a second goal for them here.
Eddie Nketiah. Again.
Savanier. Space afforded him.
Oh, hello. The defending's where I've got to improve, 100%. Attacking's not a problem. Fucking hell, look at this. Well defended, Lopez.
Defensive efficiency there.
A Konkwu. Nketiah. Balogun. Ah, you shit house!
Now can they make something happen? Savanier. This could pose problems for the defenders.
Well done, Tavares. Holding that again. That's not really a good example of playing legendary, to be fair. Saka.
Arsenal could be on.
Let's get a goal. Jesus. I'm tempted to give it a go on legendary just because I want to prove myself.
Possession one.
Fuck off! But on the other hand, if I get absolutely humiliated here, it's not happening. No chance. Ref! Yellow card there for Tej Savanier.
The referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor
Sambi
challenge, you have to
Lokongo.
say.
Saka. Good run.
The delivery.
Shit! Cunt! Get it! Win it! Saka. The one thing I don't like about Legendary is, yes, it makes their team better, but it also makes mine worse, and that's not how this should work. It shouldn't limit my skill set. It shouldn't make my players purposely make wrong passes and script more. All that increasing the difficulty should do is increase the level of the opponent. It should not decrease the level of my team. Sambi Lokongo.
Bukayo Saka.
Saka's a dead cert to start. He's really impressed me. Oh, and Nketiah just ran into his man. Said play the ball there, so I did. Then what did he decide to do? Run straight into his man. It's a really good ball. Well done. Good defending. Force him out into a position that he's doing fuck all. Mari does well, but then just runs straight into the man that he tried so hard to avoid.
Well, a top-notch piece of
one thing I do like is the computer try more realistic things in football in Legendary, but I refuse to let my team be so poor to what I could do with is my team being the same level as it is in World Class. Oh my word. 3-0, and I think that's enough for me. But what I am going to do is keep it on Legendary for the first game against Brentford with my first team, and then we're going to call it a we're going to call it on that. See how my first team perform against an average Premier League side. If I'm getting battered by an average Premier League side, we know it's bullshit, and we're just going to move on as is. Obviously, quick sim this because I said I'd only do the first 3. We've got to simulate up to the first game. We won 3-1 there. Very good. The main aim is to see how we do. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to turn the lights on after this video because it's starting to get dark. Let's just simulate that. Got a bit of prize money, what's always nice. And then we can move on. Final game, the final of the group stage, which final of this friendly competition, which is against Marseille, and we lose 4-1. Not just lose, get humiliated and battered 4-1. Okie dokie. So now we're moving into European Continental Shield performance. They're happy enough. Obviously we didn't win it, but we move. So let's just get on towards the start of the season. Our first game of the season is the first Premier League game as it was in real life. Friday night football, and we are away against Brentford. I am going to be keeping the difficulty on Legendary to see how the first team does against that sort of level of Premier League side. If I get battered, it can fuck right off. I'm not spending the whole of this career mode. That's the thing though, I think they could do with halfway between World Class and Legendary. World Class, I mean, I didn't win the first game on World Class, to be fair. Legendary seems too hard, but it seems too easy on World Class. It's a tough one. But I'll smash up my TV and my controls and the whole fucking lot if I keep it on Legendary and I get battered every game. So on that, that's how that's going to work. Chambers transfer offer? No. Number 1. The transfer window's shut. Hello. Right, so let's see what you got. 55, 75, potential no. 72 to 94, yes. 58, 78, no. 55, 77, no. So we'll see how Kleber Moraes does. But besides that, all of his was shit from Brazil. Now we're going to see what France has got. No, 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 no. Potentially yes and no. They've got to be at least 90 potential. Obviously, he could be, his max potential could only be 69. Then we're going to fuck him off. Ronnie Hobson, 70 to 94, yes. 75 to 94, yes. 62 to 84, no. 53 to 73, no. 67 to 91, no. 55 to 77, no. I am very strict when it comes to my players. Ronnie Hobson looks good and Hugh Corbett looks very good. So we'll leave that for now. And we shall simulate up to our first Premier League competitive game, what will be coming up in episode 5, Brentford versus Arsenal for the first competitive game of this season. I am going to try it on Legendary, although if I get battered, I'm instantly moving it down to World Class, especially with Chelsea and Man City in the next 2 games. So let's see if my first team can do better than my fucking second team did against Montpellier. So I'll see you next episode for that. Brentford versus Arsenal for our Premier League debut in this new FIFA 22 career mode. I'll see you next episode for that. Take care. Bye bye. So like and subscribe. Should probably say that more.